This week on Show Me Your News, the final character roster at launch is confirmed with the Ultimate Smash Direct, our initial DLC character predictions in the mail time segment, and Living Room rounds out the 21st week of Smash Blog updates. Masahiro Sakurai, I implore you to... Show me your news! Greetings, Smash fans, and welcome back to Show Me Your News Ultimate, your weekly weekend podcasting source recapping the biggest news in anticipation of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. My name is Peter Spezia, but you may remember me as Youko. Joining me this week, it's Miles Allen, but you may know him as Super.
Everyone is dead.
Oh no, but it's true. Well, not everyone. Let's put it that way. And it's Tony Mattingly, but you may know him as TonyTH.
I was very wrong.
Yeah, get your apologies out of the way soon. But you can listen to these episodes live over on our Discord channel at showmeyournews.com/Discord. Though I don't know why you'd want to right now. We got a few that are braving the 7:30 a.m. start time on a Saturday morning. Oh boy, it's another weird weekend of schedules. And guys, as we roll out these upcoming final episodes of the weekly shows before launch and all that, we'll definitely get guests back, but it's just been like this last month, it's just been chaos. And it's like we have one time that we can stick to, and it's not that friendly for guests. So we'll get to that soon.
This is a big fucking episode, so we couldn't not do one until Monday or something.
Exactly. This could not wait. And then I'll be at Youmacon 2018 this year, so if you're there, the edit will probably be out after this, so sorry, but hopefully we get to hang out if you're going to be there. So I'll also be editing, I'm sure, in the hotel room at points. So yeah, Saturday morning fun times here. This is our breakdown of the final Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Direct. All of the characters. Let's just go through, just real quick off the top. We're going to break it down. We're going to do all that fun stuff. But just real quick, what were the heavy hitters? Obviously, Ken and Incineroar to start.
Yeah.
We got the Spirits Mode breakdown. That was very long and very thorough. It, wasn't necessarily what we wanted for some people.
I would say it came out in the wrong order.
Yeah, yeah, and I'll give it that for sure. There was online play, we talked about that. Of course, there were more deconfirms of assist trophies and Mii costumes and things like that. DLC was talked about much more extensively than I think any of us could have predicted, because then we even got a Mewtwo-like character of, here's a little bonus if you buy the game early, Piranha Plant. Who could have possibly... I like
that you said that like it was his first and last name on his driver's license. Mr. Piranha Plant?
Mr. Pete Piranha Plant. And then, we end with World of Light, which is this game's adventure mode. Very similar in some ways to Subspace Emissary. So... yeah, there was a lot to cover there, but just off the top here, what are our initial impressions of this final direct?
I think this was a direct.
It sure was.
It's so hard to really put my thoughts to words even right now.
Less than 24 hours removed from it.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to say I'm disappointed, but I'm kind of I feel like my hype has been harmed.
I would agree with that, even though I mostly did it to myself. But even so, without the Grinchy shit that I fell into, I'm kind of there too.
Yeah. I had fun with the Grinch shit, but like I said in our 20 question biz, I was not a Grinch leaker kind of person.
That sounds gross.
Yeah, but I wasn't super Pox Theory, but it was the nightmare always wins.
Y'all were right.
That's the way it's always been. What's the worst case scenario from what we got right now? Well, then that's going to be the winning.
And Piranha Plant? Which is, are we going to run down kind of go down the list at all, or we just?
We're definitely going to go down the list. I just wanted to kind of get like the off the top, just like the very general thing. I mean, it's kind of true, right? There are kind of just two truths to Smash hype: Sakurai never lies.
Yes,
and the nightmare always wins.
Yeah,
Freddy Krueger is confirmed. Yeah, I'd say about the same as Super, but way down because I fucked myself. I want to preface that I was very salty watching this, and I was salty at myself for being salty because I'm like, man, I'm shitty. There's 70 fucking characters in this game, and it looks great. And I had to watch it again before I kind of like understood what they were doing with the rollout. You know. Like I feel like it takes 2 viewings to kind of understand why they even rolled it out the way they did. But I fucked myself, and I was wrong, and I'm sorry. I don't even know if I need to say I'm sorry. Like I don't even know.
I don't think you have to say sorry to the people, but you know, as long as you're coming to terms with it yourself, I think that's the most important thing.
Man, we don't have time to go through that. But what the fuck happened with that? Like, who did it? Who did it?
Who did it? Who did? It's a legendary leak. It goes in, you know, the history books. It goes in the records of, you know, just how we have to be vigilant.
I'm never believing a leak again.
I mean, it's not a bad way to go about it.
Why did he put the Grinch in the I don't know. It's so weird, you guys.
I mean, I saw a 4chan post there, just like, yeah, that was really fun. It's like, I'm really glad putting this together, and he just kind of explained like, yeah, we just kind of threw these things together. Like those renders I used were hot garbage, but because of how blurry everything was, it worked for me.
Yeah, pretty sure that was just going to be a jerk trying to claim it. If he was really the guy, he would have shown how he would have done it.
Yeah, I think Rayman that shit.
Yeah, I think this is someone wants to, you know, come and do that. That'd be great. But otherwise, anyone can just say, "Oh yeah, it was me. Please pay attention to me." Like, no, you can't just say that without proof. Sorry. Especially for all the taking the face value. Well, there was another post that was, I think it was on Reddit, where it's just like, man, guys, we gotta hunt down who did this. And it's like, oh yeah, because we were so good at following the path of evidence last time.
Yeah, I posted that. That was really funny to me.
Yeah. So I'm pretty happy with the Direct, actually. Because I was going into it expecting box theory. Piranha Plant is hilarious. It took me much longer than it should have to realize what was actually happening.
I think a lot of people were like, what?
When he was saying limited time offer, like I didn't expect it was like, oh, here is just a character. It took Piranha Plant running, yes, even after the splash screen. It took him running to be like, oh no, this is serious. Because otherwise, like, it could have just been like a troll thing, but like, no, this is real. That stuff was masterful, but yeah, the spirit mode rollout was far too long. We'll really get into that, but so like the pacing there was a little weird. I know they had to save the good stuff for the end, but I mean, I didn't set myself up for disappointment, so I'm pretty happy about it. My hype isn't impacted, even though Spirits is going to be an intensive part of the game. At least there are enough autos that can be put on to kind of simply manage all of that's going to be involved with all of that. So let's get right into it. Start talking about the Direct, and we start with that Ken and Incineroar trailer. In the predictions episode, I said about a possible Incineroar reveal. It's like, oh, it'll be on Boxing Ring and Little Mac will be fighting, I don't know, Ryu. And then Incineroar is like, oh, I'm going to turn this boxing ring into a wrestling ring. And I should have doubled down and just said, you know, it's going to be Ken and Incineroar in the same trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, and I would have been just like another crowning sort of moment. But otherwise, yeah, really, really good trailer. It's just kind of interesting. When you watch it the first time, like you're focusing on Little Mac, but if you actually pause and look and see all the evidence around, like the wider shot, it's clear that he's fighting Ken. If you look at Ken, if you look at the background, it's clear that the big portrait with the tease text, like it's clear that's Ken on the scoreboard. So it's just interesting how your attention can be diverted upon first watch compared to second watches.
Yeah. All I know is that as soon as it bled in that we were at the boxing ring, and I'm like, box theory.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was immediate, too. And I'm just kind of like, okay, this is going to be Ken and then Incineroar. No question.
I saw the ring and I thought Incineroar immediately. And then so Ken was like, oh, okay, we're going to do him first. But then it's those eyes. Like, as soon as those eyes, it's like, yep, that absolutely confirmed it.
That's when my little heart broke.
like I didn't really have to wait for the eyes. As soon as we just did the wide shot of the ring, I was kind of like, Ken Incineroar, damn it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're saying like, oh, he's going to turn it into a wrestling match. But Lil Mac's fucking trying to box. And Ken's like, Hadouken. And I'm like, that's not fucking fair.
No, it's not.
It's a boxing match. Lil Max had to fight every boxer in the world and a giant gorilla. He shouldn't have to do with that shit.
And Mike Tyson.
Yeah, goddamn. That's worse than Donkey Kong. Ken is Ken. He looks great, honestly. He looks more fun than Ryu.
Better Ryu. Some fire attacks. I definitely like the touch of, for the final smash to have it be a parry right before he pulls off the Shippu Jinrai Kyaku.
Good job.
Definitely a callback to, not fully, but a callback to Evo Moment 37 with Daigo and the parry.
Capcom called for that. They had to.
Please, can you do that? Parry into the super, thanks.
That's really cool though.
Yeah.
That's crazy attention to detail.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, someone's gonna recreate that with like Fox doing his kicks, like and block.
Fuck yeah. Incineroar, I was really mad, as I said, but like I watched it again. Also, my feed was skipping like a motherfucker, and that sucked.
Well, that doesn't help.
No, it sure doesn't. But I watched it again, and he has a very like if you look at his design, like his actual Pokemon design, he looks very smoothly colored. He was very fuzzy, he was furry.
Yeah.
And he looks cool. Like the aesthetic, I think they did a really good job with him. He could have looked really normal. And like right off the bat, I was like, oh damn, he looks neat. And the wrestling moves.
Yeah, smaller.
Yeah, I expected him bigger.
Yeah, I did too. I thought he was gonna be like a heavyweight, like a K. Rool or something. But then he just starts moving around, and I'm like seeing the wrestling moves, which appeals to me for obvious reasons. But beyond that, I'm like watching how he moves, and I'm like, wow, he looks really fun to play.
It's like if Mike Hagar as a grappler, which he is, got into Smash. Just all the grabs, all the lariats. It's excellent.
He makes you run the fucking ropes. That's so great. He just spawns ropes
out of the ground.
I wonder if Sakurai knew, because those terms were dead on, by the way. I wonder if he knew what the fuck he was talking about.
Well, there's a big Japanese wrestling scene.
Yeah, there is, but I don't know if he gives a shit.
Secret hobby. Yeah, secret hobby on the side.
Apparently, Nobuo Uematsu is a really big fucking wrestling fan, and that makes me happy.
They all get together and watch wrestling.
That'd be amazing.
And they do spectator betting, and it's like, I should put this into Smash.
But yeah, removed from all that, all my dumb mindset now, I'm like, wow, this looks hype. Then afterwards, he says, that's it. To make it very clear. He's like, hey, we're done. Yeah,
because going into it, he was like, with this direct, we'll announce all the characters that will be in the game. And the text below it, it's like, now announcing the final characters is like, uh-oh. And then
why didn't he say in the next 5 minutes? Why did he say it like that?
Yeah, because after that, and it's like, that's it. Those are the final ones. Like, oh, okay. All right. I mean, guys, looking back on it, we've talked about box theory, and that's been the prevailing theory for months. It was nice to have the Grinch distraction, but at the end of the day, there was the box. There was the Japanese pre-order card. There was Sakurai's words of, don't expect too many more newcomers. If we follow the facts, it was kind of staring us in the face all along. But it was a fun distraction. Is good to think, and it certainly sets up the DLC conversation, which we'll have later in the episode.
I want to throw in too. I've seen this tossed around, and I kind of agree with the sentiment that these two shouldn't have been last, regardless of Grinchy theories or bullshit or not. It's kind of like a flat way to end.
It's always been that way, though.
Is it? Yeah, I mean, I guess, but and I assume it's because he didn't want one of the big boys to get leaked.
Right.
But I think maybe he should have saved K. Rool or one of them for last.
I mean, I can understand that sentiment, but the Smash Brothers reveals have always kind of ended flatly.
You're probably right. I don't recall that, but you're probably right.
I mean, think about what the last characters in Brawl were. The ones that we were, kind of scoring over the final reveals in the Japanese release. There was Jigglypuff, Toon Link, and Wolf.
Yeah.
Were those the best final reveals to go out with a bang?
It seemed like this entire hype cycle planned it was very premeditated.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what kind of gets me with that. Like, he seemed to want to generate hype as he went. And I just figured on the character front, I feel like he kind of did that a little backwards.
Right.
I mean, I think you should start with Ridley because come the fuck on.
Of course.
Yeah. Maybe the Belmonts or K-Roll he should have saved for last. No, it's just, it's subjective and it doesn't really fucking matter at this point, but something to think about.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to Piranha Plant later, so he definitely didn't end with that.
That one, that's weird. I have feelings, but we'll get there.
Yeah. Incineroar, character number 69. Probably another reason why another character was added in this direct. To say that we're just ending on 69, and of course the grappler is 69. Nice. Of course. Nice.
Did you see the picture of Incineroar protecting Isabelle from just raining 69s?
No.
Thank God. He really is a hero when you think about it.
He plays himself as the heel. And we have to mention how he poses after every move, regardless of whether or not it hits. And then it cancels out, regardless, so it doesn't affect his playstyle. It's so good.
That's amazing. It's like a competent Hercule when you look at him.
Right. Yeah. That's a good way of putting it.
I love his neutral special. Just it's not just a lariat, it's the darkest lariat.
For the darkest timeline. And then, for the breakdown after the trailer, they throw in the joke of you could almost say it's like a red cyclone. And I'm sure Sakurai said that with a bit of jest to it, but when the translator is so flat about it, it's no, play up that joke a little bit more. You went to talk about Street Fighter and then you're like, red cyclone.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. He's the heel that I think we all needed. If anyone was going to embrace the hate that he would get as the final character, have it be Incineroar. Why not?
Yeah. I'd be mad if he didn't look so fucking fun. Really.
Yeah.
I love his entire motif of character moments. If he down B's, he adjusts his belt after everything. And then of course the way the trailer ends with all the other boxing gloves.
Oh god, yes.
That was really funny.
Oh, son of a bitch.
And Village is I'm gonna get him.
I love how fucking K-Roll's head doesn't even make it into the shot.
Yeah.
Punching his hands together oh, it's been a while.
I'm gonna take King Hippo's place.
It's where you got the crown, maybe. Who knows? New headcanon for you. There you go.
So then we see the character select screen. There are currently 3 blank spaces on it. And it really just goes to show how amazing this game is. When it starts with the 8, and it's okay, yeah, that's a fine starting roster. And then it's just all the way up. It's oh my God. We've been living through some stuff, you guys.
No shit. Someone should invent a Guess Who, but with Smash.
Can you guess who? Do you have a clue?
Is he a crocodile? Yes. Fuck.
Oh God damn it.
Yeah, it's an insane roster, and that's the thing when I'm getting over being salty. I'm Jesus Christ, there's 70 characters. It's just fucking hell. There's so many.
So the way it stands currently, there are 3 black spaces. Either they'll have to shrink the characters to fit another in each row, or they'll just add another row entirely, because there will be 6 DLC characters coming with Piranha Plant and then the 5 planned for release. So
I think they're just going to shrink or grow the rows, however, depending on how you want to say it.
Mm-hmm.
Just going to add one to each of the rows that are there, and then have the final row be 1 blank space, so it kind of still keeps that same dynamic it's had since forever.
Right. Mm. That kind of upside down trapezoid in a way. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The only one that broke that is Brawl.
That's true. Yeah, Brawl was the full rectangle. That's a good point. But the stage select screen will fit just fine. There are 6 more blank spaces in that, and there will be 6 more stages coming. So that at least will be intact. And for all the 109 plus the random, that'll all work out 11 by 10 or whatever they do.
It's a lot of goddamn stages.
It really is. And yeah, no extra pages this time, please. Just keep it all on one. Thank you. Appreciate it. They talked about Amiibo. Those are rolling out on different dates. So Inkling, Ridley, and Wolfie knew that was going to be December 7th on launch day. King K. Rool and Ice Climbers, and as we found out later, Piranha Plant on February 15th. Would not surprise me if they try to time that for the launch of Piranha Plant. They kind of kept it very vague later in the direct and said like, oh, it'll be a couple months after release. But, you know, just queue it up on that day. Like, let's go. Like, hit that, have it be your secondary launch. And then Ken, Isabelle, Young Link, Pichu, and Daisy for later in 2019. Of course, they'll still be making Amiibo for every character, but just not yet. So let's get to Spirits. And Spirits, as Sakurai had to have in the bottom there, which you could almost use in just different scenarios, not the spooky kind.
He's the motherfucker that did this the day after Halloween. I don't know why he did that.
Right.
He says not the spooky kind, and then we get the trailer later, and I'm like, that's still kind of spooky.
Just a little bit, yeah.
What if in that one shot of like not the spooky kind, he was just like in it under a sheet, like as a ghost, but like only for like a second. He just cuts back and stuff.
Because they did have that one cut with the blinks, and it's just like there is humor. So yeah, I would have loved it if like Sakurai was under his sheet and he pulls it off like, "Don't worry, I'm still here." So trophies are no longer part of the Smash Brothers collection experience. And it kind of makes sense for, the 800 plus 3D models. Instead, you just slap a whole bunch more PNGs in there because spirits are essentially, if you took Brawl's stickers mechanics with the buffs and everything, add some more RPG elements, power up characters, attach, one character to a playable character, have supports, different number of supports on that spirit, and use it to power up those characters for not only basically new event matches, weird scenarios and all that, but also for the adventure mode. So like it's a kind of mismatch of different modes that we've seen before in Smash Brothers, and they went and explained it too much, I think.
Absolutely.
The thing that really kind of jumped out to me, especially when they were explaining like, hey, you can attach these spirits to you and you can play with your friends. And I'm like, oh, so you're finally doing the thing that we all asked for back in Brawl. Because I remember a lot of people wanting the stickers because they had added like, hey, ARM +7. And I'm like, I don't think that ever did +7%. Just some wild number out there that just said it was high, so it's better now. Right. And I was like, hey, I just want to do that, a mode where you can put the stickers on your fighters, trophy base, and then you can play free-for-all match with your friends with your powered-up characters. And that wasn't really a thing at all. And now they're like, here, now you can. And I'm like, no, I don't want it now.
That's kind of where I'm at with that, too. Let me tell you where my head's at here. Like, when I'm watching this the first time, they've crushed my dreams of the Grinch theory. And then he's just like, we threw trophies in the trash. So I'm like fucking pissed at this point. And then, as you talked about, like they roll it out weird. That you mentioned that it's going to be used in the story mode, but we didn't know that at this point in the video.
No, that's
Instead,
true.
he's like, you can buff your characters, and I'm like, that's useless.
For what purpose?
Like, no one's gonna. I was talking to my fiance about it too, and she was just like, I mean, that's kind of cool. Won't people want to do that? I'm like, no. And then it showed the character select screen with 70 characters. I'm like, this is already too big a decision. No one's gonna fucking put stickers on all their shit before they start playing. It's just one of those things, and we know the shit that like we're gonna get tired of in short time. But the more I watched the video and like saw the shop, we know about the story mode now. I'm like, oh, these look like I was mad about trophies because trophies are fun to collect and it's kind of a mainstay. But the more I watched, I'm like, well, these things look fun to collect too. But at the beginning, like he doesn't present it that way. Yeah. And I was very annoyed. And he was just like, you can buff your characters for way too long. And I'm like, that sucks. Like, and I really, really, really like the single player component. And like, he's just telling me like, we got rid of a lot of that. Here's some PNGs. And I'm like, fuck. Yeah. But the more it went, the more I'm like, okay, no, this is probably going to be better. I'm probably going to have more bullshit to do, it looks like.
And the fan service is just incredible. Like, whether it's calling back Alex from Eternal Darkness or a character from Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Like, you're going to pull from all sorts of Nintendo history, especially, yeah, as you said, if it's still images, if it's PNGs with some transparency there, like, you can do anything.
It's pretty crazy. And like, it's funny when he said that trophies were hard to develop. I'm like, really? I wouldn't think so, but I don't know a fucking thing about that. But I'm like, well, even if it is easy, getting a PNG is probably way easier than that.
Way easier. Yeah, less space on the disc.
Just have to pull an asset from Google Images.
Pretty much, yeah.
But I do like how, for what it's worth, these spirits seem to be basically tied with so many different modes, you know? So it kind of works out all right.
Yeah,
I think so too. I think it was a really good idea now that I think about it. Kind of like with trophies or stickers or whatever collectibles been in these games. These seem to like they're the collectible, but they also have utility for all the single player content. And the more I think about it, I'm like, man, that's a pretty rad decision. And he tied it into the lore later.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, that's pretty cool. Like, but the way he presents it at the beginning is like, you could fucking buff your characters and fight your friends. I'm like, great, I'm never gonna do that, man.
Yeah. I mean, when you say that he tied it into lore, I'm like, I think he's tying it a little bit further into the lore. And I'm starting to think to myself, were stickers really the full-on precursor to spirits? Because I'm just like, now if I'm thinking about it, I'm like, those spirits, man, they look exactly like the stickers, and they have a lot of the same utility. And you attach them to your character, and they make them stronger. Oh, God. They've been dead for so long.
It's been a long time. And I'm also just so glad that you can just press Y to do the auto picks. Like,
oh fuck, dude,
like,
that's a concept.
Like, oh my god, please, like I'm gonna do that so much. Like, I don't need the gotcha mechanics of here's the triangle balance of what beats what. I don't need to bother with that.
That's cool that it's there, but yeah, more than likely we're always press Y.
Yeah, and then you'll give me something that is competitive so that you give me the best loot. Thank you for doing that, because if you're overpowered, you won't get as much in rewards, because it's good to have a fair fight. Like, okay, then just let me press Y, pick it for me, and if I want to tweak it a little further from there, sure, let me. But man, like, I don't need to be spending hours like, do I go with like Ayumi Tachibana, who I'm sure will eventually be in there, or Rabid Peach? Like, Gooey, please.
Go, please.
So yeah, Novice, Advanced, Ace, and Legend are your different sort of rankings and stars for the characters. As mentioned, you attach a primary spirit onto your character, and from there, that primary spirit has support slots, which spirits can be attached to further to flesh out and buff different things and all that. It was interesting that they mentioned in these spirit battles, which are essentially the events where they have all sorts of weird conditions and things like that. Also, the whole like poison floor and slumber floor is like, it's all the more reason why I like do auto for me, please. Like, I don't want to bother with that shit. Get that out of here.
It does look like upgraded event matches, though, like way more than anything. And that's fucking cool, too.
Yeah, and I'm sure so many more of them.
Yeah.
Because it's all just a whole bunch of like random variables.
But some of them look like they had a lot of thought put into them, like Ludwig and the three little Bowsers and shit. Also, they showed way too many. It's like, Jesus Christ,
yes. Oh, God, they did. Absolutely.
So
I needed 3. I'm good with there, and they went like 7,
20.
8.
I really liked the Hal Emmerich one was Dr. Mario, and he had a big Rob protecting him. I thought that was great.
Yo, let's talk about Metal Gear Solid just a little bit here, Tony, because we've played those games pretty extensively. I mean, Hal Emmerich, Metal Gear Solid 4 model, Kaz, Metal Gear Solid 5 model.
It's fucking crazy, isn't it? It's so funny. I'm like looking at Gooey and like Paper Mario characters and Kirby characters and Star Fox, and it's like, there's Liquid Snake. That's fucking weird.
Yeah, I mean, of course you're gonna get the classic art for like with the Yoji Shinkawa, all that. But I mean,
there's like Revolver Ocelot from 3 later.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck am I looking at?
So
this is so crazy. I love it.
I'm seeing Kaz, and then he's just like, oh, he has no limbs. He's feeling all the phantom pain. It's like, why are we here? Just to suffer. Every night, my arm and my leg.
They played us like a damn
like a damn fiddle. Oh man, so like it was good to see all of those characters, and we go back to the final Smash meter being on for these different battles. So we got to see more Final Smashes. Yoshi, maybe the best Final Smash.
Fuck
out of
yes.
all of them for new ones.
Like, how do they do so good with Yoshi and then do such a shitty job with Young Link?
They really phoned that one in. For the Yoshi one, I feel like I was watching, it's like, oh, I feel like I've seen that before. Like that is striking a twinge of nostalgia in me. And it only took like another few seconds. It's like melee opening. Got it. Okay. That's amazing.
Melee opening with a stampede of Yoshis and they trample the fuck. Honestly, it's kind of very violent when you look at it.
It is. It is.
Destroying Kirby. Also, my favorite thing I saw was somebody is like, it's like all the Yoshi mains banding together for an attack. And then somebody crossed out banding together for attack, and they just put to evade taxes.
Yes, yeah.
It fucking killed me. I fucking love the Yoshi tax evasion joke. It's fucking rad though. It's such a good Final Smash because the dragon thing was kind of weird.
Yeah, Super Dragon was kind of weird, but no, Super, you're right. I mean, Young Link's was phoned in with just Triforce Slash. Like it's the same as Toon Link. Like how
Peach and Daisy was the same too, right?
Yeah, I mean maybe a little faster. But you'd think with all the cinematics, like, oh, really? We're doing the sleep thing. Okay. All right. And yeah, you have the drops for some food. Daisy has like big daisy flower petals.
It's dumb. That was the worst one, and that's the one they didn't change. That was the one my brain went to of like, I wonder what theirs is going to be.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it's not useful.
Sorry, Tony. Lucario is straight up Goku.
They can still, it doesn't mean anything.
Mega Lucario, Aura Storm. It's a big old Kamehameha on the field.
I hope it's easier to hit.
Sure.
I remember I'm a Sonic main. I remember every time I did it, I could just spring right over his ass, and it was the saddest thing ever for the Lucario.
Yeah, it was really slow to move it. Diddy Kong does a very Pac-Man sort of like attack in a way, where it's just he's crossing the screen with all the rocket pack and all that, and then he eventually crashes into one. Yeah. Wolf does the whole sort of thing. He's just with the wolf in. Pichu does another Volt Tackle. The one I saw, like, he totally whiffed on it. And I had no idea that, like, Pikachu has to jolt forward, or at least Pichu does. He has to jolt forward and, like, make contact with someone before he can just do that. So, I don't know. That was kind of weird. But yeah, Yoshi wins as far as the new Final Smashes go. And
as far as all of them put together,
I think
Yoshi's
so.
is the best one.
As far as new reimagined ones, yes. And then, yeah, you can battle friends with spirits, carrying over to modes like Smash, like Squad Strike. I don't know why you'd want to, but it's good that the option's there. More options are always better.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. Like I said, I was excited about it when I was a kid playing Brawl. So if I was like a young kid, maybe those kids will like it.
Mm-hmm.
If I was 12 again, I'd probably put more time into this game than I probably am, which is going to be an absurd amount of time.
And I think that's the really big thing is like spirits. It's a way to try to get us to play the game longer, and we don't need that. Like most people playing Super Smash Brothers, like we're gonna play for the multiplayer, the connections with friends, and it's like I don't need a gacha like sort of mechanic to try to force me to play longer. I feel really bad for Gerard Khalil and completionists out there. Like, how are you gonna be able to collect all of these? Like, Sakurai was even like, he's like, you won't believe how many we have. It's like, oh no, tell us that number. Give us that number scroll right now. And it'd be like, we have 3,000 stickers. I mean, like, no, they didn't tell us, but they're going to have more than 800. That's for damn sure.
Oh, fuck yeah. I disagree. I don't think it hurts. And I'm excited to dive into all that shit. It didn't dawn on me until now, but I wonder what the reward will be for Classic since you don't get a character trophy anymore.
That's interesting. I wonder.
Yeah. Probably stickers based on your score.
Yeah. I heard some people complain about All-Star being nerfed, and I'm like, no.
No.
I'm glad that's fucking nerfed. I was kind of over that mode in Smash 4.
Yeah.
It is weird the fact that you don't get the trophy rewards anymore, so I guess we're just going to get our spirits.
Get our spirits on.
I'm sure it ties into the challenge mode, but, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So then they talked about online play, starting with local wireless, and it's like, okay, good. You can link up, 4 switches and have a battle that way. That's great. That'll probably be the most reliable thing to do if you're all there. So no for fun and no for glory. They say that.
I think I said that.
Yeah, I think you were right on that one. I was not.
Listen to that fucking show anymore. See what I said.
Oh yeah.
I need to listen to it so I know what I said, but I'm like, I feel like I was right a lot of times.
You probably were.
Around.
Probably.
Because I'm pretty sure I said no a lot.
And the nightmare always wins. Well, online seems to start with one player's rules being chosen at random in a battle, and it tries to match players based on similar rule requests. They talked about 3 components for matchmaking, and starts with preferred rules. And thank goodness, we get to choose the format of the match, the rules, the time limit, what stage, hazards off is an option for stages. Thank you. Items. Yeah, you can kind of customize those. So you can pick those and then...
Way better.
Yeah, it's so good. They'll try to pair you with those with similar rule requests, though, of course, proximity is prioritized. And they're like, use that LAN adapter, please.
I didn't think I need mine, so I gave mine away, 2 years ago.
Right, same. Yeah. The global smash power is the thing again. And it's interesting that good that it varies based on fighter. If you're really good with one fighter, your GSP or whatever is going to be really high, saying that you're better than so many people. But if you pick a character that you're not good with, you're not going to be as good necessarily.
That's okay, but GSP is kind of stupid.
It makes, it's still a Nintendo-ized version of playing ranked matches. But at the very least, I can see how this one works with a very based on fighter, because I play online with Mario all the time, but then, my nephew comes over and he wants to play, and he's going to go online with, K. Rool or Ridley and get fucking rocked.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he's going to put his name in and not fuck up my stats, is what I say to that. I'm very anal about that shit.
And are you really glad that, the stats are separated between online and offline? It's so smart.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Gonna beat all my friends on the couch, but get online and get fucking destroyed.
Exactly, yeah. And of course, excessive SDs, killing yourself there will get you kicked. So
that made me laugh because I especially just thinking of you, Toon Link.
Yeah, my Toon Link, yeah. What if I'm just really bad? Don't punish me. Oh boy. Well, elite battles are a thing once your global smash power gets high enough.
Probably the most interesting thing on there. I was just that's a weird thing. That's just you're good enough. Welcome to the Elite Battles. Sakurai will watch you now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's cool. I don't know what the bar is though either.
Right.
So
we'll
see.
I think Super will get there. I don't know if Tony and I will though.
I'll have to play there a long time because we're playing Ultimate, which is based in Smash 4, so I'm gonna need some time.
Mm-hmm.
We'll fight a lot. We'll get on some teams.
Yeah, it's a weird thing to unlock, but it's certainly something that you can be proud of if you do. And yeah, we said developers will use it for balancing.
I am super sad though, because I'm gonna jump ahead a little bit. I'm really sad that the 2-player team option has to be on a single Switch.
Yeah.
Because if I want to be I want to go play with Tony and play online.
I didn't know that.
Or just match up with one of my friends. Now I still have to go over to his house in order to play online.
I think in that case you have to then just make the lobby. Make a lobby and have your friends join. Can. So you can do teams there. I think that'd be fine.
Yeah, but I have to play again. I don't think there's a
way to play randos.
Yeah. There's no way to play randos with a friend from across the pond.
Interesting. Yeah, well, the proximity will be a problem there.
Yeah,
but it's just interesting. For elite battles, I hope that they take more into account than just online, because online isn't necessarily the best way. But yeah, have it be a factor. Certainly, look at the competitive scene. Look at online for more casual. That's really interesting. Smash tags. Gotta collect them all.
Dog tags and Smash.
Pretty much, beat your opponents, take their dog tags, and sell them.
There's such a morbid turn in Ultimate. You've got the spirits, we've got the single player mode where everyone is dead. Now we've got collect the dog tags of your dead opponents.
And they have, more kills, so they may be higher in value. You sell them for gold, you buy some songs with them.
It's all fun.
Strange.
Circle of death.
There are short messages that can be put on D-pad presets before and after battles. No custom messages. They're all pre-made for you. High energy, move that body.
It's weird that we've gone down from Brawl.
Yeah, that's true. You can't put ass and do it.
Well, there's so many more people who can stand the online these days. They gotta protect the chillin'.
I can't tell people all clocks anymore? What?
I guess
Oh
not.
god, that is your only fucking one, isn't it?
It was one of them. Oh, what was some of the others? It's been so long. I can't remember. Yeah. All clocks was a good one though.
News, I think, was one of them.
Yeah, of course. Show me this was one of them. Why wouldn't it be? Great that you can play different Smash modes, like just a normal Smash match during the matchmaking wait time.
That's neat. I don't know how much time you're gonna want to fuck around, so you might want to just stick in training or something.
Yeah, considering I don't got no fucking coin launcher.
Yeah, right. God, coin launcher would have been amazing to do in spare time. Now I'm just sad now.
It's like that would have been a great move to get those spirit snakes.
Nom 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 nom. Just watch them eat. And then what? You can send the spirits out to go collect more treasure while you're not playing. Like that was kind of smart. Yeah,
it's like a fucking MGS5, like sending them out of the base.
Yeah, or an Assassin's Creed kind of.
Or Tales of Berseria, you can send out your ship to go to different islands.
Yeah, it's a good mechanic. It's nice to see it used in Smash, I guess.
I saw somebody mention the snack thing, and somebody who was on Reddit was just like, just what I wanted in my Smash game, a Tamagotchi.
Yeah, right. You gotta take care of the baby.
But instead of 1, there's 3,000.
Yeah, right.
Not only does spectator mode return, but we have the battle arena. As it's kind of like the ARMS lobby in a way. You get in the lobby either in public or with friends, and you have your own personal token that looks like you can customize with the little character. That's pretty neat. You can move it to either the ring for a battle, the waiting area for I'm up next, or just like, nah, I'm just gonna spectate. Just put me in the spectator stance.
Thank God. This is probably the best update to the online.
So smart.
Like,
I just like the
fighting games struggle with this concept. So the fact that we have this battle arena makes me so happy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just designed so well. Yeah, visually, just functionally. It's really, really well done. And then they, of course, have to bring in the Nintendo Switch Online app. Talk with your friends when you're in the lobbies there. And like, no.
Shit out of here.
Discord.
Yeah.
Discord is a thing. They talk about Smash World. And I just thought Smash World forums.
Yeah, Smash World Forum.
But it's basically a kind of a social network where you can post and watch videos. Starts in 2019. Okay.
I mean, I kind of get it. Like, there's like the Halo Waypoint app and stuff like that.
Sure.
Kind of had this kind of silliness to it, so I'm okay with the Smash World app. I'm not okay with them just keep on trying to hawk this as the voice chat alternative, and I'm like, come on, dudes, just put it in the game. This is not the work that. Who's your audience here?
Remember, this is what you paid for with online.
Like, seriously, who's your audience here? On one hand, you can't team up with the friend who doesn't live in your house to go play co-op with randos because it's safety, I guess. And then you have short preset messages. But if you want to have voice chat, you need a smartphone. And I'm like, I'm not giving a 7-year-old a smartphone.
Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, no, I totally agree.
You guys are bearing the lead. They used the footage from the original rollout where Toad is playing Mario, and it cut, and Toad made like a fucking Toad me.
Yes.
And it was very disorienting.
Yes, it was.
Hilarious because he made an intern do that. You know?
Make the Mii based off Toad. And yeah, it's just like
second joke. Like that is so fucking
yeah, it's just like it's a big buff Mii fighter, and then it goes back to little shrimpy Toad, and it's like, oh my god.
He's tiny.
So then we go from the Nintendo Switch Online app, and then suddenly Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh no. Why are we seeing here? Oh no. Shadow's an assist trophy. He's deconfirmed.
He's not even on screen very long.
Yeah. He's just, here's Shadow, here's Isaac, here's the Black Knight, here's Springman.
Not even, it took him a long time to do the whole, like the assist trophies, title cut. It's just like, oh, suddenly Shadow. Oh no, here it comes. Here, the nightmare.
I have grievances with this. I watched it again, like I said, and I chilled out. I was really angry. I was mad about the Grinch leak. That's all my fault. I take responsibility for that. I got wrapped up in bullshit and got way too excited for shit that was obviously fake. I'm not mad about Spring Man because no one likes arms. I don't even know like if I've jokingly made anyone joking mad. Like I don't know if anyone really likes arms.
But for a new Nintendo IP, like Spring Man was one of those, or at least an arms character, where it's like lock for DLC. Like mark him in one of them.
It makes sense when he said that later on that they started developing and they picked the roster then. Putting them in DLC makes me think that even Nintendo doesn't have that much confidence in ARMS as an IP, which is interesting. I want to bring this up now. Isaac and Shadow, like, that was mean.
Pour one out for the homies. Pour one out.
I'm not mad about anything. I'm really excited about Spirits now. Like, I was upset about that. I think Incineroar was fucking great. I've got past, like, the shit that I did to myself. Shadow and Isaac was just like, I'm like, you guys are dicks. Like, it's either tone deafness or like that was like fucking like mean on purpose. Yeah. And I know I'm like being dramatic and 70 characters, and I'm not trying to be a bitch. I'm really not. They distinctively on purpose didn't show Shadow the whole build up. They put Knuckles in as a replacement for Shadow. Isaac was an assist trophy in the last game. They took him out. It seemed obvious, and if not obvious, like DLC. I don't understand why you make the Echo concept not show Shadow and then just make him an assist anyway. That is fucking infuriating to me. That is like, there's no reason. They show Waluigi quick because in Bomberman, like, don't get mad. They're not going to fucking be in the game. And to not show Shadow is just fucking maddening.
And then, you know, oh, what's that? Speculation about, what's this, chairs and couch? We're not going to even give Skull Kid the time of day on the direct. Like, he's just on the website as an assist trophy.
The website updated with a whole bunch more information that wasn't even in the direct. And the website just kind of like, yeah, here he is. Just some art for him in the background. Yeah, he'll be an assist trophy.
That sucks, too. I didn't even know about that.
Yeah. I was looking through this, and I'm like, I'm going to be honest with you. Rathalos is an assist trophy. And I'm looking at some of these guys, and I'm just kind of like, Black Knight seems to operate a lot like Rathalos seems to be moving. I'm thinking we're looking at our other bosses as well. I'm pretty sure Black Knight's going to be a boss in the Spirits mode.
Springman has his fucking super.
Yep. Springman probably will be a boss. Wily Capsule will probably be a boss.
Oh, yeah.
I would think that Wily Capsule is going to be a boss on the Wily Castle stage.
Sure.
With the Yellow Devil going around. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a boss fight in the Spirits mode.
Probably.
So, like, I'm looking at this, I'm like, all right, so they're hiding all of our bosses in assist trophies as well, so you can play them in the middle of the match, which is a really cool idea, but...
Yeah.
And I think Skull Kid will also be a KO'able boss character, so we're going to see something interesting here.
Yeah.
I just would have liked them to go, by the way, some of these characters are bosses.
It would have been nice to get that tease for sure. So to run down the assist trophies that they did show, started with Shadow, then Takamaru, Starman, Nightmare, Color TV Game 15, which is, of course, the Pong paddles. They go to black then and do something dramatic with Yuri Kozukata, which she's from the Fatal Frame series. And it's like, as soon as I saw like that style, and they didn't even have to show like the camera frames. No, it's just like, it's like, oh my God, they're putting Fatal Frame as an assist trophy. But yeah, so Yuri Kozukata there. Isaac, Black Knight, Thwomp, Springman, Wily Capsule, Flies and Hand from Mario Paint, which is great. Tiki, Vince from Art Academy, and I saw a lot of people like, oh, I don't know this guy, and it was like, I played Pokemon Art Academy, I know who this is.
I have to laugh though, not for Vince or Tiki, but for Isaac. His hand was just like this kind of weird blocky hand in Brawl. In this one, it's very obviously the Master.
Yeah. They kind of just reuse it a little bit there, huh?
You're right.
Of course, nobody can approach Guile properly. So let's all jump into him.
Don't worry, Guile brought his theme, which is the most important part of Guile being here. He looks like shit, by the
way. Travis Willingham is in the game. You know, his wife is Lucina. She's a playable character, but you know, that's fine.
The toy soldiers in the movies, toy soldiers look better than Guile looks in this fucking game.
My God. Oh man. Yeah, his theme, it's not the best version of the theme. I think it's a remix, but maybe an original will be in there somewhere. And then of course Akira from Virtual Fighter. And
Who looks like shit, but on purpose.
Purposely, yeah. Saturn version. Sega Saturn.
Yeah.
I just like how shout outs to Alpha Rad, because he's kind of like, how do you approach this? And then he just does a flash kick and he goes, oh, you don't.
Yeah. Also shouts out to Alfred. We can mention it later, but his reaction to the Piranha Plant trailer was just kind of just encapsulated everyone there. So we'll get to that soon. But yeah, 59 assist trophies. That outnumbers Pokemon this time around. And I'm glad that they thought of the fact that, if you were playing, a time-based, score-based sort of Smash game, and if you pick up an assist trophy, like if it dies, you're giving a free point to someone. But no, apparently the person who summoned the assist trophy can also kill the assist trophy to get that point.
That's fucked up.
A little bit.
He helps you.
In this world, I can take you out.
He helps you the whole time he exists, and then you can fucking kill him. That's fucked up. That's like mean. Like that's
Now die.
outnumbers the Pokemon. That's pretty crazy.
I think it's better though. Like it's more important for assist trophies to outnumber Pokemon.
Yeah. Shout outs to during the Wily capsule. Like they always like remix like classic Mega Man music. They used like my favorite song from motherfucking Mega Man 9. That was like really cool to me that they did that.
Wasn't the capsule from 7? I think I was seeing people say.
Yes, but the song they used was just from 9, and I thought that was. I'm like, oh shit, they remixed music from 9. That's really neat.
Yeah.
I do want to go back to it. I'm really mad at Shadow. Like I was talking to Super. I was talking to Super and like my fiance a lot. I really like. I'm shocked at how much Shadow hurt. I think I would have mained Shadow. Like I really fucking like Shadow, and that sucked. I don't know why they did it like that. But not even for me. Like Isaac, I'm like, they haven't gotten a game in 13 years, and they thought this was going to be their chance. And that fucking sucks.
Yeah,
that really fucking sucks.
The IP was, the trademark was renewed. All of that stuff. Yeah, there was some hope there, for sure.
Also, his model looks really good. Like it almost looks like they were gonna make him a character, and they're like, eh.
The ATs generally look worse overall, but yeah, Isaac does look surprisingly good. You're right about that. It kind of hurt for Shovel Knight when I saw him, reveal this assist trophy. But at least I was bracing myself for, okay, here's the rundown of assist trophies. Like, hold on to my butt, in case something happens. Like, yeah, for Shadow to appear out of black, like, that was a tough one.
They did that shit with Zero too.
Oh yeah.
Can we talk about how so good Thwomp was?
Oh yeah, with Kirby first.
Kirby and then like, hey, it was Kirby.
Oh, that's the real Thwomp. And it's interesting to look back on Shadow. I mean, because we look back on earlier episodes, it's like, well, Echo, Shadow, like clearly he's not there. We haven't seen him yet. It's just interesting to look back on.
Why the fuck do you introduce that concept and not immediately go to the second most popular Sonic character? That is like fucked up.
It's so weird too, because it's kind of like, here's Echo Fighters, and it's like Peach and Daisy. You're like, yeah, right. And they're like, and by the way, we're introducing, like later on, they're like, but here's Richter and Simon. And you're like, okay, cool. So we can have the third parties have their Echo Fighters. That means Shadow, right?
And we got Ken.
And then we got Ken. And I'm like, okay, seriously, Shadow was introduced as literally fake Sonic.
Yeah.
I found you, faker.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even, I don't even need him to be that different. Dark Samus is so different in her animations. Just fucking make him run with the shoes. And like, man, I'm sorry, I'm so mad.
Yeah, do a Chaos Control slowdown, do a teleport for the up B instead of a spring. Like, there would have been ways.
It's infuriating. It would have been so low effort.
Different running cycle with the skating.
That's it.
Yeah.
I don't need that much. You could make him very unique, but I don't even need that. Like, you could have just slapped his model over and I would have been.
You could have given us a Falco-eyed Shadow, but I mean, ugh.
But I really shouldn't fucking complain because at least I still have Sonic and people don't have Dixie Kong and Zero. And like my friends are still like fucked on shit, but we got Piranha Plant and we'll get to that later.
Here's a theory I have for you, Tony.
What's that?
I think Shadow might be a DLC character and his assist trophy will be replaced with silver.
That's fine.
That's my big boss prediction right now.
Bam, bam.
I think that is very optimistic, but no, we'll see. So let's get through these other features really quickly. There's a help sort of menu with how to play, a move guide, techniques, and a move list. So, hey, press the R2 to bring up the dashboard, which is a really cool thing, by the way. Let's not, poo-poo that, but okay, help, sure. They call it Mob Smash now. Instead of 100-man melee or whatever, it's Century Smash. You can choose the stage and music this time. That's a really nice touch. All-Star Smash is available from the beginning, only with the current fighters unlocked. So it's not all of the characters right away, but if you wanted to do that, yeah, I think it's better that you can do that instead of just say, you do All-Star for everybody just to get trophies. Okay, and of course, Cruel is back as well. Cruel Smash. Replay, you can save replays, adjust the camera, convert it to video, which is super smart for all the social media sharing. You can have the info be up if you want the display at the bottom. Music
is so good. You can convert it without music, so you can add your own music to it. So it's like good stuff right there.
Same thing with sound effects. Do you want those toggled?
A little poop sound. It's gonna be great.
It's all about the combo videos. It's all about all that good stuff.
Yes, it's super smart. And the video quality that was, pretty or normal or whatever it was. So good options there. Yes, save it as a video clip. Absolutely.
Have every clip we've seen been in pretty quality?
Probably. I hope so. Tips and tricks. You can view all of those loading screen tiles. They break them up into fighters, stages, techniques, spirits, items, and other. The challenges board is back, and it's a little more interesting this time around. They don't do one big board that you have to unlock before you can unlock the next one. They break them up into different types of tasks. So there was the spirit board, which is almost like, the hit list of, choose your different spirit matches that you want to try to take on. I guess that's what they call the spirit board. Spirits in general.
They want to call it a Luigi board?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Classic mode, games and more. Those are just some of the ones that they showed. And they're kind of arranged almost more like a manga. I mean, they said comic book, but it looked very manga-like as far as different panels and rewards there. Like, music tracks. Unfortunately, you have to get those there, as well as in the shop. The shop is where you can buy music tracks, of course, with your gold.
He made it seem like you could get the music shop instead of the challenges, perhaps.
Yeah, I think certain tracks will be behind certain challenges, but I'm sure there will be also lots to buy with gold. Mii accessories, spirits, spirit support items, spirit snacks. Of course, that can all be bought there. There were records, so the stats, milestones, your battle data, develop your smash tag or see your smash tags that you've collected. Past opponents, yes, we mentioned the online and offline data is separated, and you sell those smash tags for the gold to use in the shop, so that's all really smart. We get into more options then. They break down options into smash, controls, sound, brightness, online, and language. They went right into the language. 11 languages, which is a whole lot. It's good to see them kind of, develop those more. Pokemon, they're doing that as well, just kind of branching out a little bit more. So the Pokemon voices are different. Xander got recast in certain languages, Xander Mobus being the narrator, of course. So in French, or Spanish, they sound a little bit different. But man, can we just talk about all of the villager variants? And I love that people are taking on to the Dutch one so well.
And when he was playing through them all, I'm like, that's kind of neat. And then I just got to the villager, and I'm just like, oh my god, these are so good. I
mean, in Italian, it's like abbiante or villageois.
You can say the best one now.
Dorpsbewohner.
Is there a word for villager?
Yeah, I mean, for German, it's like Bewohner, which has like an H in it. But then like for Dutch to be like a little more like rounded kind of German, Dorpsbewohner. That's so good.
Can we go back to brightness? I think we really need to. Not really. I mean, not really. But I want to let you know they crushed me with the Grinch stuff. They showed me these shitty stickers that don't do anything. They deconfirmed these fucking assist trophies, and then it's like all this records and stats and tips and trips options, and then he's talking about brightness, and I'm like, what the fuck has happened in the last 15 minutes? Like, I'm like, Jesus Christ. And then the languages, I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, you can't hit on Dorpsbewohner there.
Also, I wish you could like switch the certain characters' voices to be a certain language.
That would be neat. Yeah.
I feel like that's a thing in like the Street Fighter games or something.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Marvel vs. Capcom or something like that as well.
But still very cool that that's a fucking thing. I'm sure that was a lot of work.
Mm-hmm. You can change the box size of the radar when you hit an opponent off screen. You know, that little radar thing that pops up there. You can change that size. Like that. Or if you want to, you can take it off entirely. But I think it's pretty helpful overall. But yeah, maybe not so big. Yeah, small should be good.
If you're playing on a really big ass TV, I can see it being big. But like, I think a lot of people are going to keep it as small just because it's going to be better for the stream experience.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
Small, if it takes up too much real estate, it's going to be weird. It's going to look a little off.
How was this not a thing before, though? When you're playing in local wireless or online play, and you want your teammate to not stand out as much so you can focus on your opponents, they're just like, they're grayed out. They're shaded. They definitely kind of fall away a bit more into the background. It's so smart. It's
so much better than the, super dark version or something like that when they're only your same character.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. Or, the outline of your teammate, something like that. It's really, really good. The custom balance is low-key amazing, I think, for some people. More casual, if you think about it, though, because how many stories have you heard of like, oh, I had this one friend who's just amazing at Smash and like I can never play with him and it makes it no fun, or this one person who's just not good. Well, it depends on the company you keep. It depends on the company you keep.
You're the fucking best player I ever played.
Thank you, Tony.
Fuck you.
I'm not going to fucking stroke your ego. Fuck you.
He's a bitch. The other argument to that too is like Bayo's broken. Well, it's just like, well, you can still play her and turn that shit like way down if you want. Like it's a good compromise on that front too. If I feel like all the kids or like anyone growing up is like, this character's cheap, and then now you can just do that, and that's a pretty good idea too.
It's really smart. Yeah. And then, of course, you can customize Mii Fighters. That's pretty much the same from Wii U. Like, that hasn't changed at all. So you can buy costumes, whether it's in the shop or there'll be DLC things, I'm sure. But the ones they talked about in this little rundown was a Yiga Clan set from Breath of the Wild, Splatoon 2 set, Ribbon Girl set, Chibi Robo set, Ray Mark III set, so custom Robo. I didn't think they want to confuse people with Chibi Robo and custom Robo. And the best one, they put in Labo with a Toy-Con set. So smart.
That was really good. I don't care for Mii Fighter stuff. I always, whenever there's like a Mii option, like when it's Mario Kart, it's like, you can play as Mii. And I'm like, but I'm Mii every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to be a Luigi in this game. But like,
if the Mii Fighters are more fun this time,
and
they have more like a crunchy moveset that isn't immediately banned in all online play.
that's a factor. But yeah, that even so, everything I said, the Labo thing made me smile. I'm like, that's really cute.
Super.
Was he controlling a big robot? What was going on? Did you guys see that shit?
I think the other one was a big version of that Mii. There may be another option where, one is more Labo-like, but then another one is like a robot variant.
Okay.
I think he wasn't controlling. I think it was just two
synchronized.
Yeah, two sort of synchronized characters. Yeah, I think it's just a little visual trick there. But I can see what you think that.
Because they were using wave birds.
Maybe.
I mean, they could easily be using wave birds because it does use the GameCube thing. So.
Or I'm sure they have some other way to replicate control input. Let's talk about DLC, though. He actually dropped a tease and much more than that. So he talked about a DLC set containing one fighter, not an Echo character.
I want to touch on that. Because he brought up Echoes as initially because he's like, it's easier and we can add another character. And that's really weird to me that he said that. I don't know what that means because I would imagine he's like, we're going to make new characters from scratch, but it's like, does that mean we'll get new Echoes too?
I wouldn't put stock in it, to be honest.
Really?
I think
that's kind of crazy.
I think these DLC characters, they want it to be worth the money. They want it to be worth the input. I'll get into why I think, they really need to go all out on these DLC characters. The game has changed in a way for DLC characters.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, for a set containing one fighter, one stage, and multiple music tracks for $5.99 US, the Fighters Pass contains 5 fighters for $24.99. All sets will be released through the end of February 2020. So we're getting 5 DLC characters. We'll talk about Piranha Plant, but he's in a 6th, essentially. So yeah, the 6 stages will flesh out that stage select screen. They'll figure out how they want to work with the character select screen. $24.99, yeah, sign me up.
How do you guys feel about the price? Like even individually?
It's fine. It's what it was for Wii U. If any indication that they'll deliver was set in Wii U, like they'll do it, if anything, even better.
I just like the packs. I know they did that before, but like, I don't know if music was as much a thing though. Like, I don't think they added a whole lot of music. And like, honestly, like
stages.
Yeah, just a couple songs with the stage. Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes they just repeat the same from like other stages.
Mm-hmm.
But
maybe it's the best way we can see Final Fantasy songs coming through.
Yeah, maybe. Shit, right? But the thing that gets me with this is even if you don't like the fighter, which you still like, if you're listening to this podcast, you probably want the full roster regardless. Sure. Even if you don't like the characters. But it's like, fuck, a stage and a bunch of music, like that's fucking cool. Mm-hmm. Like that's honestly worth $6 to me.
Yeah.
So before we get into the real speculation of DLC, because that's really going to be a whole lot of fun, just to kind of flesh out that whole segment, they cut to Sakurai and he blinks. And he says, I wonder if I'll ever get to take a break. And it's just like, oh,
I love that.
Like, thank you. Like, you really needed to have that. Like, some people are like, well, that's weird. But it's like, no, like, do remember how much work Sakurai honestly puts in.
He went straight from Ultimate to this. I think that's the biggest thing to think about.
Yeah, and
he's
Wii U to this, yeah.
Finally, he's going to go gold with this game soon, and then he's got to go right to work again another year.
Yeah.
Luckily, at least, he's only building one character at one stage at a time. He has no more need for all this other bullshit. He can just be like, nah, man, this is basically retirement for me.
But then he's got to balance the new characters against all the 70 fucking other characters.
It's insane. Yep. It's crazy.
But at least it's going to be a lot easier to do that than to build a new game.
Right, all from scratch for sure.
He's got a whole year here where he's just focusing on these new DLCs and balance patches.
And so people can say that, like, oh, well, with DLC, why would you buy a season pass if you don't know what's in it? Like, you just got to put your faith in it. Like, and they made that very clear. They tried to say, hey, if you get the fighter pass, at launch, you get the bonus of Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 as a Mii costume. And they made a whole thing about, like, he probably won't be a DLC character, but it's like, oh, the game started too late, from our development. It sounds like he probably would have been considered if the timing were better. They include music tracks as well. That battle track from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is just amazing. I'm so glad that's in Smash. Like, it's just one of the best songs from that game.
That detail of like they started right after Ultimate is very interesting when you look at the roster now to think about. And then it's like when you think about like all the Switch representation, you got the assist trophies of like the ARMS characters. That makes more sense. And then it's just like really like the stages they made. They worked on the Zelda stage and they worked on New Donk City.
Yeah.
And like that was all they kind of needed, but like it makes so much sense that they're like, we're going to add 2 stages from the biggest games that are going to be on the console and just call it a day.
Random tangent.
Yeah.
Did you guys see Fountain of Dreams being played on the Treehouse?
No, I heard it was beautiful though.
Oh, amazing. Like the reflections, water ripples on the ground, like it looks so damn impressive. Like, do give that a watch. If you haven't seen the Treehouse stuff yet, just anyone listening out there, like the Treehouse Smash segments were actually worth watching. Like, do give those a watch. I highly recommend it.
Really? Because like when I tried watching through some of it, but man, it was so boring that I had to just, it was like, I'm a sleepy boy.
I was too sleepy to watch it, but I kind of want to sift through it a bit because like I thought it was cool. It was just seeing the game played in a long amount of time was just interesting, honestly. With new stuff, it wasn't just like the same fucking demo. Yeah,
they're fleshing out the newer characters, and we're seeing more of K. Rool's moveset. Isabelle looks legit good. Interesting stuff like that. So definitely check that out.
I heard she can fishing rod people while they're fucking hanging on the edge, and that sounds not fair.
If they're hanging for a long enough time that the invincibility runs out, yes.
That's fucking great. Mean,
if you know your Smash lore, which I know is a hard thing to just kind of throw out there, but like, you could technically do that with Samus in Melee. Because if you know what the extender is, if you throw out Samus's grab and hit like up, down, up on the taunt on D-pad, he will change it into this much longer grapple beam that if you hold down the Z button, or think it is, it homes in on your opponent, but you have to time the Z press to grab them. And I believe it can snap people off ledges.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a little thing in Melee that never came back.
Unfortunately so. So it's, of course, important to stress that DLC is not being, I'm sure they have characters in mind, but it has not been confirmed which characters. They have not started work just yet. They're wanting to launch the game first. That's really important to consider. So for speculation's sake, it's time for a stealth mail time segment.
Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want to wail.
You can ask Mailtime questions on our Discord channel over at showmeyournews.com/Discord. We have a Mailtime questions section there. You can also tweet at us at showmeyournews. This week's Mailtime question comes from Dwight. What would you like to see in the first year of post-release support for Ultimate? What would your ideal DLC character and stage list be?
Let me tell you about a man named Goku that we've never talked about on the show before.
Never, ever.
Real talk. And not because of the Grinch leak. Man, I really want Gino and Banjo. Like more than I thought I did.
The dream still lives. The dream still lives. And, it's interesting to see that Gino appears in certain ways. He's on like a token for that sort of lobby sort of thing. I mean, there are different spirits here and there. We also see other characters as spirits, though. Like there's Male Wii Fit Trainer. There's Captain K. Rool.
That's the weird one where it's like, but it's not their default character.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And this is kind of uncharted territory. If you compare them to trophies, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The weird thing, like if we're real talking Gino, and there is a lot of rumors about Square. There's a lot of rumors about third parties will make more money if they make their character DLC. So It behooves them more to do that.
Of course.
So, and there are a lot of rumors that Square is talking to them.
Yeah, Vergaben has all sorts of things with a Square Enix character, or a Square-actor, as we like to call it.
I love that. I think a lot of people would go to Gino. I don't know if Sakurai gives a shit about that. I think he knows. I think he knows people want that.
Sure he does.
But does Square want that? Is that the thing they want marketed? Would they rather have Noctis or Slime from Dragon Quest in there? Like, I don't know what they want to push. But maybe they do want Gino. Maybe they want to feel if people want another Mario RPG and just throw that out there. They probably know it would make a lot of people happy. I don't know. I hear a lot, too, that, like, Mario RPG is way more popular in the West. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's as special a game over there,
Right.
I think Banjo legitimately has a shot because of Papagino, like, mentioned his sources. It makes sense that they're talking to Microsoft. We heard a lot about the Minecraft stuff, too.
Mm-hmm.
I think Banjo has a legitimate shot.
I mean, what was it? Phil Spencer said he has a shot?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if he was asked, yeah. Again, we've always said, like, not sure if that's PR or just, being, friendly overall. I think when it comes to the Microsoft representative, you do have a very good chance for Banjo. But you're also going to have a lot of execs push for Minecraft, for Steve. Yeah. And it's going to be that battle of, what does Sakurai want in the game ultimately? Does he want a character that was more iconic on a Nintendo platform? Nintendo 64 had 2 great games there? Or is the money front going to be like, look, we can make a splash in news headlines. We can get that big Minecraft successful player base maybe into our game. That's going to be the real battle. I do think we'll see a Microsoft representative like that as one of these 5, but it's going to be a matter of who.
Yeah, and my response to that is, what I would really like to see is during a Nintendo Direct next year, possibly in like near August or something like that, they announce Fighter Pass Season 2.
And that's the other big one. Like,
when does it stop?
I would not put that as a guarantee, and I wouldn't even get your hopes up for it. Keep it in the back of your mind as a possibility, but just, we have these 5, keep that in mind. But yeah, it depends on really how popular Ultimate is as a Smash platform and how much of a duration it has as an esport.
Well,
And also
if you put a Smash Brothers game on a successful console, who knows where it might go?
We'll see, won't we?
there's also the rumors of, like, I've heard shit like they want the Switch's life cycle to be like 10 years. Like that would come into play too if it's successful and they plan on using the Switch a long time. Absolutely, that can happen.
Sure.
Other than that, like, does anyone else have any?
I made a list of 5.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So first of all, I have to kind of preface this with the fact that, as I kind of referenced earlier, the game has changed with DLC. And it started with Smash Brothers for Wii U to bring over the crossover of Ryu, to bring over the crossover of Cloud, which really changed things. And then Bayonetta was also a big one, but that was also with the, won the ballot, so to speak. Number 1 in Europe and all that, top 5 America, whatever. But the game has changed since then for fighting game DLC crossovers. And we just saw it recently with Soul Calibur 6. To get 2B, great pull. That's a big one. Yeah. Great trailer. Loved it. Geralt was another one, but that was just for the main game, right? But, I mean, Ninja Turtles in Injustice 2. What the hell? Frickin' Negan from The Walking Dead in Tekken 7. Like, look, these fighting games are trying to up the ante as far as what's the biggest splash we can make? What kind of deal can we make? And here comes Masahiro Sakurai strutting right in and say, I invented this game. I'm going to one-up you all. So I think we definitely have to consider the idea of third-party relationships and shares of revenue and splits and all that, and see what is possible here. I do think we'll still get one Nintendo character, though, and I've still got a sticking point here with Chorus Kids. Like, Chorus Kids to still be, there was work there in Wii U, and then there was rumors here with Grinch here and all that. Like, I think there's some sort of leeway there. It kind of adds a bit of WTF-ness because everyone's like, how will they play? I think you can kind of see with Piranha Plant, as we'll talk about, they're kind of like scooping the bottom of the pot, right? Like, there's not too many characters that you can go to and say, like, yeah, they're iconic. We need this character in there. As far as like Nintendo first party, I think Rhythm Heaven would be a good franchise to add. And I think that's an important thing too. I think all these DLC characters need to be new franchises. You can't just go to the well and say like, well, Star Fox needs another character, so let's get Slippy in as one of the DLC. Like, no. I think you got to make the splash and
hypothetical you made up.
Right. like let's just, have new franchises here. I think that would make the most sense for DLC. So if I have, a first party Nintendo character, I'll throw out, say, Chorus Kids. That's just a sticking point there in my mind. We mentioned Microsoft as well. We talked about, Banjo or Steve. I think it could be either or. I think there's the case to be made for either. I'm going to hope and damn pull for Banjo, but you could see the case being made for Steve in Minecraft.
It's actually Steve.
Question mark?
He's actually wearing a backpack and Kazooie's in it.
Oh no, that would be ridiculous.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Get your Master Chief shit out of here. Like, no, fuck off. You mentioned for Square Enix, and I completely agree with you. I've brought it up on the show before. Now's the time for slime.
I feel like Piranha might be the, like, we can do some dumb bullshit.
Absolutely. Like that. If you want basic enemy shit here, get Slime in there. Add the WTF-ness. He can move around. He is iconic in Japan. You don't necessarily need to have every character be, this would be great for the West. Like, no, like, Dragon Quest needs to be a franchise on Smash Brothers.
Okay, look. No.
I'm right there.
There's a point why I'm saying no. DLC is different. Like, I know the game has changed, but if you throw down, hey, pay $6 and you can play as Slime, I don't care if he's hype in Japan. There's no way he's gonna go for Slime in that way. Like, DLC is where you kind of have to put a stop on Sakurai-isms. Like, he has a little less power in the DLC department as for what people are gonna spring for.
I don't know, man. Corrin happened.
But Corrin was the Fire Emblem thing.
I think that's a pretty good Sakurai-ism to get a Fire Emblem representative.
So. I don't think so.
One in there.
That's your first party boy for a new game. There's just no way you can consider him on the same level as Slime.
No, I'm just making the argument where you're talking about Sakurai putting a back seat there.
Mm-hmm. Like, I would allow Slime if he was in the same spot as Piranha Plant. Because Piranha Plant's is announced before launch, and he's free up until January 31st. Slime, I cannot see anyone going, yeah, that's $6 worth of character right there. That's 1/10 of what I paid for the rest of this game.
Yeah, that's a good point too. Even I think you can make that argument.
You have to have heavy hitters for DLC.
But like, if it's another FF7 character, I'm going to be kind of mad. And like, we talked about that too.
Square Enix is not only Final Fantasy. Like, look, if you're talking
it's not
about
only Final Fantasy 7 either, but
exactly.
They seem like it sometimes.
Exactly. If you're talking about then value, if you're trying to think of other Square Enix characters, like maybe Chrono would be the one that could pass.
Yep.
I can see Chrono.
I can see Chrono. I can see Gino. I can see Sora.
Sora's not going to happen. Too much Disney. Too much Disney. Yeah.
But then again, Nintendo and Disney are so weirdly similar in ways.
Nintendo's partnering with Universal.
Yeah.
Just in their family-friendly quality content comparison. I see what he's saying, but no, they're not friends.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I mean, there's like, here's Disney Infinity. Here's Nintendo Amiibo.
Right.
Yeah, I think Skylanders was the first.
Yes, that was.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's definitely true.
So, the Square Enix character, like, that can rage for discussion for another time. I think another important third-party partnership to consider is, maybe the ones helping to make the game. Mm-hmm. So, another Bandai Namco representative. If you think Solaire of Astora is going to get in here, get the fuck out of here.
Come on! He's got an amiibo! I'm so ready to praise the sun.
That'd be cool.
Look, I know that it'd be really funny with Wii Fit Trainer doing the sun salute. I think that'd be really funny. But I think you got to go Lloyd Irving.
Yep.
There's talk of Tales of Symphonia being, if there's any Tales of representative, it's got to be Symphonia. Sakurai has kind of mulled it in the past, according to reports. So I think if you're going to do any Bandai Namco, Tales would be perfect. I mean, God, the up B, side B, neutral B, down B, like it stands to reason. It's all there. And if it's any Tales rep, it's Lloyd.
It's going to be Lloyd. I would rather it be Yuri Lowell.
Mm-hmm. I would agree with you.
But like, okay, I'd rather, because I think Yuri's a better character with a better story. But I should say that as far as functionality is concerned, actually, no, Lloyd actually takes the cake.
Mm-hmm.
Because two swords is far more unique than a man with another sword.
Absolutely.
Unless, of course, Yuri would like utilize Rapide in his attacks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That'd be pretty damn cool.
He dual wields swords, you said?
Yeah.
What happens when he picks up a sword item? He's just fucked.
What's in his mouth?
Alright. Go fucking Zoro on him.
Yeah, damn Zoro. And then I think the last one, and if you're thinking third-party relationships, you got to know where this is going. Nintendo and Ubisoft, man. Something's got to happen.
That'd be cool, too.
There's got to be something that comes from it.
Aisha Tyler?
Yeah. Let's make a meme. No, let's go Rayman. People can say, oh, Rabbid Peach, even though she's a spirit, Rabbid Peach. Look, Rayman. Or at least some other. I'm not going to say like Ezio Auditore. Let's get Assassin's Creed in here. That'd be too crazy. But I think, some strings can be pulled for Rayman if Sakurai really wants it.
Rayman deserves it.
Yes, he does.
He's just kind of a super underdog character that I've loved forever.
Mm-hmm. And
even now, I feel like he's in the fucking rabbit shadow again, and it's irritating to me.
Yeah.
And rabbits are fine.
Rabbits now.
That's fine. And like the game was good, but like Rayman's cool. Rayman's got such good games that go overlooked besides the Origins and Legends, but I don't know. He just deserves to be in this mascot platformer fighter. I think he deserves to be there.
Absolutely. So just to recap, to think about the 5, and you got to think in this day and age, like, what are the partnerships I can leverage and make the biggest splash? I think you still have to have a Nintendo character. I'm just gonna say Chorus Kids just for the heck of it, because there's been work there, and it'd be a cool splash with Rhythm Heaven. So Microsoft, either Banjo or Steve. Let's say Banjo.
Banjo Steve.
Banjo Steve.
Steve's in the fucking backpack.
Oh my god. He just pop out a little pocket there. There will be a Square Enix one if Vergaben is going to continue to be trusted. And God bless that GameFAQs thread. Like, post your apologies to Vergaben here, because this whole thing of getting all the anti-intellectualism and all the anti-insider stuff and all the hate Game Explain got, and all just the toxic nature, like, purge that, please, forever.
We were wrong.
There are relationships in journalism for a reason, and to discount that wholeheartedly is unnecessary and ignorant. Vergaben can come off as a little bit cocky, certainly, but he gets his information from somewhere, and they've been pretty right through this whole cycle.
I believe the leak, but I wasn't mean to anybody, so.
No, you were great.
I feel like I still have to say sorry because it was such a shit show.
No, like, our community's been great, and I'm really thankful for them. But you look outside at the Reddits of the world and things like that. I mean, that's a little hairy. Not gonna lie. So let's just keep that in mind. So the Square Enix character should likely happen. I'll put my foot down and say Slime, but Chrono would be great. Gino, hold out hope that does the spirits mean anything for deconfirmation? We'll see.
He is a spirit. He fucking lives in the sky.
He's the spirit in the sky?
Yeah, he comes out of the sky. He's a little star man. He picked Gino.
I think Bandai Namco deserves another rep. So Lloyd from Tales of Symphonia, maybe Goku. Maybe hold out.
Goku is like a legit. Like, I know it's Goku could like a legit happen.
I know we've liked to say that over the course of the show, but yeah, that'd be pretty bonkers if Goku happened.
He's
and then
be in the Macy's parade. I mean, that's something.
Yeah, and then Rayman. I think Ubisoft, you got to consider that partnership as well. So that'd be my initial prediction for the 5. Interesting. We're just getting a breaking news, I guess, from Grimace the Menace. early Saturday morning here that
it's Friday.
It is.
You've been saying
oh my
Saturday
god!
The entire time, and I'm like, it's not Saturday, but I'm thirsty, so I'm not gonna call it out. But I'm like, after the last time, I was kind of like, I'm gonna check real quick, real quiet.
I don't have work today because I'm going to Youmacon. It is Friday, but it really feels like a goddamn Saturday, especially if when I've been in London here. So interesting. It looks like some people are saying that it is the same Robin's Final Smash with Chrom even.
Well, you know what I'm gonna say.
Alfonso?
Leave it to me.
Do it.
Yeah, kind of amazing they didn't change that at all. Wow. Interesting.
That's fucking strange. Maybe they haven't fixed that yet. Does Super have DLC? Can we let them do it?
Honestly, my DLC was going to be just the Season 2 bit. But, I mean, if I had to choose the top 5, it was going to be Lloyd.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was going to be Gino. Then I was actually going to go with either Siegfried or Kalik from
Soul Calibur.
Yeah, because I figured they worked on the game, and
it's actually Soul Calibur is a pretty good pull. Actually, I wouldn't even have thought of that.
I would have definitely thought, like, I was really kind of like low key hoping to see Kalik, so because I know like it's all about Nightmare and Siegfried, but I'm like, giant ass sword characters.
Give me Cervantes.
Yeah, Cervantes would be kind of neat. But no, and then Soul Calibur 6 seems to be doing really well right now, so
I need to buy it.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like I want to buy Soul Calibur 6, which was a surprise. I didn't even buy Dragon Ball Fighter Z, but like Soul Calibur 6 came out, and I was looking at it like, that looks fun. I like fun.
We should play it.
Yeah. 4th would be Tails.
Mm-hmm.
And then 5 would be Goku.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, because I think Goku would be just fun. Like, do I really think Goku's going to be it anymore? Not really anymore.
There's a shot. Like, legitimately, I think there's a shot.
They pulled Cloud. So at this point, fuck it.
Right?
At this point, fuck it. You guys, we have Cloud. He was there's no one else that is out of the cards anymore. Because if you can give Square to give up someone, cards are on the table. Goku already has 2 games on the Switch.
He's had Nintendo games a long time. He's had all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
He's had fucking Super Nintendo fighting games.
Yeah. He's got all these things, but he's got, he's current. Dragon Ball Z is big. It's huge. It's getting a huge movie. Like, now is the time. If Goku ever had a chance, it's now.
It is. It really is. Yeah, like I don't know what time.
Like Dragon Ball Super, you know, the Broly movie's coming out, and whatever's going to come out after the Broly movie, because you know it's going to be Dragon Ball Super
2.
Series 2, Adventure 02, whatever you want to call it. Goku's not going anywhere, so now's the time to bring him in Smash.
I think I'll give you that. I think it is. If there's one way to top the Cloud announcement, I think it would be Goku. I'm just not going to put my hope up.
No, man, it's Gohan.
I wouldn't be mad at anybody.
That's who I really want is Gohan.
You put Piranha Plant in there, you can put Turtle from Dragon Ball in there. Like at this point, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I'm gonna put all my eggs in Gino, Goku, and Banjo. Those 3. I'm done speculating and about anything. It could burn me so bad, so I'm just picking 3. I love you guys.
All right.
But really, it's like as far as my argument for Goku goes, but really Banjo.
I think Banjo's a shoe-in, honestly, but fuck me.
No.
Out.
You're going to kick yourself in the balls again. We don't want that. Let's get to that actual other DLC character, though. It's Piranha Plant. He's fighter number 70. Man, that trailer starts up, and we've seen reactors. Alpha Rad, great YouTuber for Smash, but he's just like, Gino, oh my god, my childhood dreams are coming true. And it's, Luigi's in a daze, and Yoshi's are in a daze, and Mario's just got that stomp, and he's so mad.
Man, with Mario's walk cycle, I could talk for 10 minutes about that thing. He is pissed.
I know. What the hell?
He's like, who did this? Who did this?
Like, his full-on walk cycle makes me go, man, I think we made Mario mad, guys. Did Peach not bake him a cake? Holy shit.
And then the music cuts out. And it's Piranha Plant right there.
Like, is that an assist trophy? Or is this DLC assist trophy kind of thing? It pops out, and I'm like, oh no.
He dodges back after Mario attacks. He attacks back. The splash pipes up.
And I'm like, oh.
And I still, it still hadn't hit me. Like, I thought they were just like, we're being a little cheeky, whatever. But as you said earlier, he starts running. And it's like, oh no, guys. Oh, this is real. Look, I love it. I think it's a great sort of free offer, sort of a WTF character. Get this argument shit out of here of he's taking Gino's place. No, you don't understand anything.
Look, I'm not going to make that argument. If you enjoy this, I kind of do too. It's silly. He's fucking running around. That's fucking funny. But look, he's just no, we're not gonna put fucking Waluigi in. He's a dumb character. I'm like, now I'm at the point where I'm like, you fucking put Piranha Plant in there. You have no, I don't really care. It's you're Shadow, Waluigi, and Isaac aren't as good as Piranha Plant. And all these characters we want. It's just weird that he's I'm gonna pick this one little fucking enemy. He's not even a fucking character. I'm not bitching. I know it sounds like it. It's weird. It's funny. And honest to God, and I think we all know it, somebody was fucking around on the dev team.
With a model.
Look at this dumb fucking thing I'm doing. And Sakura was like, we got to do that. And it's just, and he's given us so many things we want. If the dev team, I'm sure that's the situation. If they want to do this dumb fucking thing, that's great.
Yeah, if they want to unwind after, a really tough development time with this fun character, go for it, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be he's taking a fucking character spot. Because even with the DLC plans, that's not... they're doing this extra. But he did pick Piranha Plant over Waluigi. That's real,
There were a couple of great memes on Twitter that I saw. One was picking Piranha Plant is really 8-year-old kid logic of why can I do this? Which is, honestly better than these bloated beardos who cry over the fact that their puppet isn't in there. Which is it's harsh, but goddamn, you're kind of right. And then another one was a Twitter video where it was just just pointing the phone camera at the screen, and it's you see, guys, Gino isn't in because he's just not that iconic or whatever. You need iconic characters in Smash Bros. But Piranha Plant, just kind of crash moves over to that. Piranha Plant's an iconic character, man. He's not a primary character.
He's not a character. He's a little plant that comes out of the pipes and goes chop, 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 and he goes back down. That's all he does.
Everyone knows what it is. Would you have rather had Goomba?
Yeah.
Goombario?
Oh, Goombario. Fuck yeah. Goombario's a fucking character.
it's so funny. There are so many things on the Reddit for like, hey, check it out, my fighter character. It's the Goomba stack. And I'm like, you had the wrong character. He was close.
I love it. Yes, there's a picture of, I've seen this around. Waluigi's holding a Piranha Plant, like potted. And everyone's like, we want this character. And he's like, loud and clear, I gotcha, Sakurai. He just fucking puts the Piranha Plant in. I'm not actually this mad, but this whole situation's fucking funny, really.
The final smash for Piranha Plant is Petey Piranha. So, Cage gets to make it back in, so that's all good.
No.
From Subspace, yeah, that was neat.
Yeah.
If everyone doesn't remember, Cage was the Petey Piranha boss, and the 2 health bars for Cage. And God, it was someone back on the day on Smashboards who was like, what is this Cage? Like, what is Cage from?
That's good.
I'm like, you know what? Good old Cage. So as we said before, likely available February 15th. He is free if you buy the game and register it, depending on how you buy it. Do My Nintendo coins or whatever if you do physical, or just buy the game digital if you buy it before the end of January 31st.
You get double gold coins if you buy the game digitally, by the way.
It's a pre-order, yeah.
That's good. That's a good deal.
Do that if you're looking digital. They kind of splash at the end. It's like, oh yeah, North American events will have a build that's updated with the full roster. So it's like, oh well, fuck us, Super, right? We went to Ann Arbor 3 weeks ago just to play the E3 build, huh?
Yep. Just to
didn't even get that Wendy's sponsorship.
I know.
The Wendy's wasn't even fucking open.
Couldn't even tie that one down. But we end with World of Light. It is the adventure mode that is, as Sakurai says, it's more about fun than story. I think the Japanese version kind of delved a little bit more into it. It's like, don't expect cutscenes, throughout the game, but yeah, maybe one in the beginning, one at the end. I want just a whole goddamn movie at this point. Like, I don't want to play the adventure mode. I just want to see where this movie goes.
Man, like, I'm so sad because it's just like, it's going to be more about fun than story. And then he shows us this giant cutscene.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. And I'm like, well, this has me far more sold than Subspace ever did.
Yeah.
This is way better than Red Clouds and the Halberd.
We'll get into the gameplay. Let's run down everything that happened.
Yeah.
So it is a voice cutscene. There's all these characters on the cliff, and Fox with that really detailed blaster, and just like, we gotta fight them all back or whatever.
Can we make sure we call it the cliff with the trademark at the end? Because that is the one at the end.
The cliff, yeah,
They
cliff.
Just got at the end of Brawl, and then Pichu showed up, and like everybody else that got cut.
Yeah, everyone just like they just kind of flood in and fill the cliff.
That's my fucking headcanon. That's cool. We're talking about the voice cutscenes. I was really tired. Like Pit, Zelda, and a Fire Emblem character, I think, talked, and it was just like, okay, this makes sense.
It was one of the Marths.
It was one of the Marths, and I'm like, I really want Wario to say something, like just some fucking random character.
We are gonna kick their ass.
just a wow. It just would have been fun because they're playing it so seriously, and then this laser beam comes out of this big fucking DNA thing out of the sky with all these master hands, and it kills the fuck out of everybody.
So that ultimate bird thing, it's called Galeem. Galeem. In Japanese, it's Kira. Kiira. Kira.
Oh no, Kira from Death Note.
Where are you getting that information?
It was somewhere. I saw it too.
People have pulled it together. It's on the Smash Wiki. Interestingly enough, Kira from Death Note is 2 A's instead of 2 I's. So like there's a slight little difference there. But apparently it's kind of a play on Kira is a sort of corruption of the onomatopoeia for shining in Japan. And of course, here, gleam. And so it's a little corruption there with Galeem. So that's kind of some sleuthing that the internet's been doing and put it up on the Smash Wiki there.
Well, whatever he is, he kills the fuck out of everybody.
Using all the energy power of all sorts of master hands. It's nuts.
It's cool. It's like a fucking joy and spectacle to watch. Yeah. As all these characters, some attack. There's so many good shots. There's so many good details. Sonic is running and he's holding back to try and save Pikachu, which is like, you could make the connection of Sonic always trying to save little animals. That's cute. The best little detail, and I didn't catch this, was Palutena gets fucked up.
Yep.
and Pit and Dark Pit are flying, and she gave them the power of flight, and they just fucking plummet and get fucked up.
Yep.
That was the best thing. Fucking Shulk has a Doctor Who moment where he sees it about to happen. There's a lot of stuff going on. And also, if they've been developing this since before Infinity War, that's funny that they had a little Doctor Who moment in there.
Well, you know, this is a more effective Infinity War, so...
Do you mean Doctor Strange?
Fuck you. Fuck me. Peter didn't get that either.
I'm having a day here, guys.
Me too. Yeah, shit. It was really cool. And then good old Kirby. Who made Kirby again? Who is the creator that made Kirby? Who did that?
Good old M-Dog.
That he's the lone survivor, the Warp Star. Honestly, all the characters are named Captain Falcon, just trying to get in his cards. He's really funny.
Also, shouts out to Snake. Snake, bless up.
Snake in the fucking box, just hiding. Wouldn't it be crazy? Maybe he's like not under the box. Maybe he's fine.
Well, maybe that
just misses entirely.
Which is crazy because it blows up the entire solar system. It's literally, and I don't know if this, but it's literally the Falcon Punch from the anime.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what they were going for, but that's what the fuck happens. And Kirby's Warp Star actually warps him away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then we are brought into like this desolate wasteland with Kirby, and then the main theme picks up with lyrics. And it just turns into the Kirby anime. And I am sleepy. I am salty as fuck still at this point. I was smiling so much. This was so ridiculous and fun looking. And it was just a joy. And it was great.
I have to laugh because, like, that's really when Kirby, like, gets up and looks over at the world, like, that's not like the world where the Smashers came from. That's like the amalgam of, like, the solar system that's been crafted together in this world of light.
It's the end of Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I love how we see New Donk City to the right, and like I'm down for it.
I mean, these lyrics though, we start with
I love it. I fucking love it. You were hating on it, but I think the song is great. It's cheesy, but in a good way,
it's so cheesy. Colors weave into a spire of flame. Distant sparks call to a past still unnamed. Like, I know Sakurai supervised the lyrics in Brawl's theme, like he totally did in this one too.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm. I just like looking at this like big expanse in front of Kirby. That's like that's a money shot right there.
Yep.
He has no idea what's going on. He's always napping.
I'm trying to place a number of these locations. Like there's Mushroom Hill over there, and there's New Donk City right there, and way in the back, I'm pretty sure that's Hyrule. And then there's some crystal ass shit going on over in the top left.
The map is huge. You traverse this map, and it looks like you fight corrupted versions of our characters' trophies with spirits helping them, and you got to beat them up and go on this map. This map is huge. There is references everywhere. Like, he didn't want pre-rendered cutscenes. We talked about this on an episode. He didn't want pre-rendered cutscenes because he thought they were the reward, and they get leaked, and then people can just watch them. What I'm realizing is the gameplay is just filled with spirits and references. There is a point where you need to traverse water and you get on a fucking Lapras, and I'm like, that's cool. And then you go along, and then you run into the fucking fish from Zelda to get like charts, like the one from Wind Waker that charts out the map. Shows up. I'm like, this is great. Like the referential things are going to be in the gameplay, and I think that is so much smarter. And I can't wait to dig into this. It looks huge. It looks fun. It looks interesting. It's gonna be cool.
Like I love how he says like they're not the spooky kind of spirits, and then he immediately like the first spirit was the end one that keeps on going through is like the smoky Prague, and I'm like, Jesus, that's fucking creepy.
Yeah, or Mario with red eyes, like no, not spooky at all. Jeez.
Then there's things like Metal Shift and like that other money shot with the characters.
Oh man, with all the dark characters, it's like damn, so good. They're like person icons with little wings versus like a glowing spirit icon. So like different sort of encounters. There's the boss. Definitely will be more bosses. We saw Rathalos. We even saw Gallium back from Subspace Emissary. So like that's
that weird
cool.
metal rhino ass thing. I don't know how to describe him, but he's. Just Google.
Definitely franchise themed worlds. Pac-Man was probably the clearest one out of all of those. Like obviously, it's that little open world stuff like, flip this switch to create a shortcut between the traversal and little things like that. It's really smart. This is going to be really, really fun to play and experience. And yeah, the one flaw is just, I get you wanted to save it for as a teaser at the end, but man, it would have contextualized everything so much better, like we said earlier in the show.
Yeah, man, I'm just so happy with some of the stuff that's going on there, because like you can't go on the water unless you have Lapras.
Revolver Ocelot from MGS3 helps you at some point. I don't know what he does.
Shantae
was there. God damn. This is a worthy adventure subspace replacement. And I really think this, and this goes back to what we were talking about with spirits, where he's not showing them well. He should have showed this first. And then it's just like, then you can collect them, and they do this in challenge mode, and then you talk about the stupid buff stuff that no one's gonna fuck with. Because then I think that makes the, like, we threw trophies in the trash pill easier to swallow.
Absolutely.
Because I don't know if you guys gave a shit about that, but I did hear people that were like, it's like, we got rid of the trophies, and I saw a lot of people on Reddit like, thanks, I hate it. Like, it's kind of how I felt too, because I really care about all that shit. And this, I think now that I've watched it again and I get the scope of what he's done, I'm like, this is, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, man, it was a direct. It was an experience.
It was a direct at the end.
Yeah, it made it come full circle finally.
Yeah, and I'm just looking at some of this world map. Like, there's some really good shit here, man. So cool. I love how, like, the routes you can't go are blocked off. There's demonic fighters you have to beat to move on.
There's a fucking skill tree.
There's a skill tree. There's the
fucking FF10s in there.
There's the sphere grid. I love that. And there's fucking warp pipes. And, like, if you look on, like, one of the screens, you can see a warp pipe that goes to nowhere, but it overlooks a castle that you can't get to yet. And I'm like, that seems like Super Mario RPG. Just everything about it I like.
I think it has serious potential. I think it'll be cool.
Well, guys, I know that was a lot, but let's go super fast through what is normally the crux of this week's Smash Brothers news. It's the Smash Blog updates. Yeah, honestly, burning right through these. So let's get started. October 28th, Sunday, today's fighter, number 29, Zero Suit Samus. Although not as powerful as Samus, her speed is exceptional. Her Paralyzer not only has the ability to stun opponents, but it can also turn into a whip. For her final smash, she dons her suit and fires a powerful laser.
Paralyzer.
And another Paralyzer.
Paralyzer.
I like the sequence of her wall jumping of Saffron City, because I just wish that little monkey guy was showing her how to do it.
And she just trolls Ganon so hard with the little Paralyzer gun. Yeah.
She doesn't look much different from Smash 4. The final Smash is a good idea.
It's like okay, but I feel like it could have been a little more creative. I don't know, maybe that's just me.
Yeah, absolutely. Zero Suit's always been kind of weird to me, because optimally, if she's fighting, she would never not have that fucking suit on, you know? It's like, well, she's faster. I'm like, no, she's not. It's just like, that's not real.
On top of the screenshots where she's just kind of contortioning her body when she's trying to kick like Sheik.
That's why she's out of the suit. Let's be real.
Yeah, for real. But it's also, Snake wants to check out that ass.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. Like, yes, they both crawl, but Sakurai, like, you know.
Oh, that is what's happening in that.
You know. That's what's happening. Okay.
I hope that codec's in there, man.
Yeah, I'm more agile. Stop being such a fucking creeper, Snake.
He is, though. That's real. That's not like him, Sakurai, being weird.
That's just canon. Next update. Today's stage on the 29th of October. Living Room. This stage is based on the Nintendogs games. Check out the antics of the animals in the background. A total of 5 different puppies and a cat. Be careful not to get hit by the falling blocks while you're distracted by their cuteness.
They got 3 pictures.
They should, right? They sure do get a variety. And look at that little dog and that cat.
They're fucking cute. I'm not mad.
Aww. It's weird to see Nintendogs lowercase. Like, I get it. I think that may be how it looks on the box. But then you get things like Wikipedia and they capitalize the N in Nintendogs. And it just looks like another weird, if they maybe italicized, that would have helped. But otherwise, it just looks like another weird, intern blog error.
Another stage I'm happy just to see from 3DS brought up.
Yeah.
They better have the track papaya 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 papaya.
Then the the little Nintendo dogs in the TV wearing little Mario and Luigi hats.
Oh yeah, oh, look at it on the TV. You're right.
Holy shit!
I didn't notice that. That's really cute.
These dogs are really well trained. The door's just open back there.
Yeah, they could run out at any time. Jeez.
I'm saying, but they got the TV with dogs on. Why would they leave? They got everything they need.
Big old bed, little carpet. It's all good. And they get to do spectator mode. So what more can you ask for? Not the music update on the Tuesday evening going into Wednesday. Instead, it's on the 30th. Today's fighter, number 48, Rosalina and Luma. Luma mimics. That's not the American way you spell mimics. Mimics Rosalina's attacks. Luma also increases Rosalina's reach and can even take a hit for her. If Rosalina gets hit, Luma gets very flustered and flutters both hands.
It doesn't have hands.
Little nubs.
Another thing that we've seen from competitive Smash is that Luma kept on fucking breaking grabs and just being a bitch. So how do we get Nana and Luma to stop being, breaking the game? Well, just get flustered.
Yeah.
Don't like it.
Yeah, they hate it.
I'm sure it's very cathartic when Luma gets baseball batted away by Ness and they have a whole shot devoted to twink, like poof, disappeared. Also, Rosalina getting the jetpack and the tanuki and the bunny hood, like all of that, just like, oh, look at me.
I like her little fire colored suit at the end too.
Yeah.
She's neat. I always forget about that move that like makes items come towards you. That's like a super fun casual move.
Yeah, for sure.
I need to equip all the things.
Her final smash is still bad.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's a giant power star that shoots little stars. It's not.
It's not even a thing in the game.
No, not really.
Looking at the fire suit with the last screenshot there, it's like casting a spell on Dizzy Pichu there. That's a pretty cute little detail. Yeah. And then high-fiving Zelda. Oh man, that's cute.
That's nice.
I like it.
Let's get to the fucking Klaptraps.
I mean, we might as well. Rosalina, it's a good character. I like seeing Rosalina. She's good. Halloween. Okay, sure. Today's item, Claptrap Assist Trophy. Moving back and forth on the stage, Claptrap jumps at the nearest fighter and repeatedly bites down. It may be small, but attacks from its strong jaws are dangerous.
It better make that really distinct chomp sound.
Yeah.
It's very it's like real.
Jesus Christ, the screenshot with Roy.
I mentioned that before we started. He's eating Roy like.
Oh my God.
There's nothing else to be said. Also, his teeth are like rowing in that second picture.
It's almost like with Wolf, yeah, right. It just gets all weird and disjointed and misshapen. I don't know.
I don't know why he's gonna eat Roy like whole. He's not gonna fit.
No, it's no good. Of course, then on the 1st, we had the Direct. So you talked about thank you for watching Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Direct. You can find the archive video here. And then also they say that the Ultimate website has been updated with new information about the new mode and DLC. Pre-purchase for the game is now available. Later, I think it was just this morning for when we were recording on Friday, not Saturday, because what are days anymore? We finally got the music update. Today's music. You can now check out Battle Wild Pokemon. This battle track from Wild Pokemon battles in the Pokemon Sun and Moon games have been arranged by Wait. No, it needs to be has. God, is English that hard? Is English really that hard? The battle track from Wild Pokemon battles in the Pokemon Sun and Moon games has been arranged by Hiroyuki Kawada. Let's Alola! English aside, let's listen to that excerpt.
That's not English. Maybe that's Alolan.
Yes, they speak a little differently out there in Alola. Real talk, though, this song is not that good.
No, it's not.
I don't know the original arrangement to know if they upgraded it enough, but it sounds pretty normal.
The original is so much better.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, honestly, what Incineroar was revealed to was the Champion track, a remix of the Champion track from Sun and Moon, and like that's a good arrangement. Like I like that a lot, but woof, this one, no thanks. In fact, though, if they wanted a Sun and Moon song, people are realizing with the update on the website, the new music section of the About page on the Smash Brothers website. There's a new music section that has tracks behind it scroll. And there are like a few tracks that people are noticing like, oh, that hasn't been shown on the website. One of them is from Sun and Moon, and it's Battle Gladion, who is like this kid who's related to Team Skull in some way, but he's like your actual competent rival instead of your kitty friend rival in Sun and Moon. It's a badass track. It's one of the best songs in Sun and Moon, and I'm so glad that it's in this game. But like, if you want Sun and Moon representation, like, get this weak wild Pokemon battle arrangement out of here. Put Gladion's theme in there. For what it's worth, other songs that people are noticing: Donkey Kong / Donkey Kong Jr. medley, Cass's theme from The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, and Find Me 2 medley. People are also pointing out Woodman stage, but Woodman, that was on Mega Man's video already. So I now I kind of want to just like a little trumpet, just slow, weak trumpet arrangement of Woodman's, and maybe you just start boom da boom da boom da boom da.
Stephen Gunner just putting from the Wii music.
Yeah. Siva Gunner would be great. Yeah. So there's that. It's not that good, honestly. But then we end with today's fighter, Incineroar, number 69. Nice. A fighter with many special moves that appear to come from the world of pro wrestling. Incineroar has many moves from its original game, like Darkest Lariat, Cross Chop, and Revenge. Its final smash is Max Malicious Moonsault. Let the Z power explode and deliver a powerful blow.
That's not a moonsault.
See, they got so much right, and you're saying they messed up here.
I'm looking at it again, like, what's going on? I don't know what the fuck you call that. You can't physically do that, like, in real life.
You can if you are a 6-foot cat.
I guess you're right. I guess I'm a fool again today.
That alternate costume with, like, the gray and black, and he's playing with a little ball of yarn. Like, that's a great alternate for one. But that's just really cute. Let's play with a little yarn. All the Pikachu and Pichu there, damn, that takes some staging.
Oh my God, yeah. He's clotheslining the fuck out of Falco.
Yeah. Eat shit, bird.
His beak's going to be broken.
His neck's going to be broken, more like.
That was just going into the Daffy Duck cartoons in my head.
Just spin it around, yeah.
You're despicable. The fucking pictures of him with all the Pichu too are nice. And also, I don't know why, but people were really excited that Pichu had goggles. That wasn't a thing yet. Pichu has a Team Aqua hat. It's amazing. That's great. And I don't know why in the video why Incineroar is chasing after, like, is that a bomb chew? What was that?
Yeah. No, a cat was chasing a mouse.
Oh, okay. That's cute.
I'm just here to help you two, it seems.
It's Incineroar. We talked a lot about him earlier.
Yeah, man. Like that's it for the blog, and honestly, like that'll do it for all this speculation. It's a long episode. Look, I get it, but there was a lot to cover in that direct, and I think we did a pretty good job, honestly. Yeah, it was. You were like, I don't know, we'll try to make too much, even if we try. Like it's gonna be long. Yeah. It's important to be thorough, and I think So thank you for listening. If you've stuck it out through all of this, that is really cool. Let's wrap things up. Super, what are you playing?
Hollow Knight. No, not really Cave Story this time around, but mostly just Hollow Knight. Not a whole lot of it. Been focusing more on everything else right now, so not a whole lot of things on my my gaming biz right now. Mm-hmm. I got to start Red Dead Redemption 2 a little bit, not too much, just like the first hour maybe, and did the mission where you kind of rescue someone familiar. So that was pretty neat. I'm really happy with that. It's slow. It really is. I'm going to be interested to see how I take to it, because a lot of the impressions are like, man, maybe people don't like walking simulators unless, but if there are dudes and cowboys, then okay, geez, maybe. Because it's a slow paced game, especially coming off Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Yeah, I bet.
I started the Spider-Man DLC and I got mad because there was a mission with too many guns and like a bunch of rockets. I'm like, this isn't even fair.
Oh man.
Good luck with that one if you ever do get to that. It's fun, but I'm like this. I'm playing on easy still. And I'm like, this is actually frustrating me. And I played Deltarune, but I don't really want to talk about that just for people's sake. But if you don't know what the fuck that is, go to the Undertale Twitter and just get in that as blind as you can. If you're an Undertale, it's definitely something you should experience. And then follow up on Toby Fox's Twitter and read what's going on with it. But check it out. It's really cool.
Good stuff. Well, hey guys, thank you for listening. Again, a whole lot to cover, but it was really important to do so. And hopefully we'll sort out our schedules a bit next week so we can get a guest back on the show again, because it's just been crazy here. We're recording on Friday morning once again, and I keep thinking it's Saturday. So what's up with that?
It should be a pretty chill jog to the finish line at this point, though.
At this point, you're right. Probably no more rumor centrals at this point, but we'll see.
Me.
Just DLCs, I suppose.
Well, if there's nothing going on, we'll just talk about like Pikachu and Eevee or something.
Yeah,
I'm excited as fuck for that.
Man, that's coming up, isn't it? Wow. Well, You can find Super on Twitter at Solharath. Tony is on Twitter at TonyTH_GHH. You can find me on Twitter at Pete Speakeasy. Thank you so much for listening. With that, and for everyone, I'm Youko. We're out. We'll see you next time. Show me your news.